welcome back to the channel. 2020 as of late has been serving itself up as the butt of pretty much every "this year sucks" kind of joke. And while we can all do our best to just laugh along, the fact of the matter is, we're all in a lot of pain right now. Last week we talked about action, taking action, which is a very effective and, yes, necessary method of responding to pain. But this week we're going to be talking about pain management. Pain isn't something we should shy away from, I think, as much as we might like to, because pain teaches us things. Pain can be quite transformative. That which does not kill us makes us stronger, right? Right. But what happens in the space between pain being inflicted and its progression into this bolstered sense of strength? What do we do while we're feeling all this hurt in the meantime? How do we soothe our exposed and vulnerable wounds? I'll tell you what. We slap a Barack Obama kind of Band-Aid on it. That's what.
Hope.
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 Hope. The audacity of it.
The audacity of hope.
President Obama talked about hope quite often, and it was a common theme throughout his presidency and even before then during his election campaigns. Remember that? When presidential campaigns were positive and candidates inspiring?
I believe that we have a righteous wind at our backs, and that as we stand on the crossroads of history, we can make the right choices and meet the challenges that face us.
Hope. It's a healing agent. And here is how one might use it in the space between inflicted pain and feeling like you're stronger because you lived through it. Here we go. First, you can find hope through rest and recovery. Is the world so sad and riddled with problems that you feel like you will never feel like a normal human being again? I can relate, but you're wrong. You will smile again. Take a break, boo. The car of political activism cannot keep running forever. Sometimes you gotta pull over, fill your tank up with gas before you can keep moving on the road of advocacy. You, as a human being, are no different. Give yourself permission to take breaks. I have had to work on this myself. I have tried to make a point of forcing myself to take social media and news breaks. There's a lot happening right now, a lot of it not good news. So sometimes, even though it feels wrong in some ways, because there's still so much wrong happening, it's just not sustainable for one human being to be engaged and fully in it all the time. Me, personally, I have been watching pretty much every Disney movie, old school Disney movie, available on the app. That's how I find my happy. And as silly as that sounds, I usually emerge from one of those binge sessions. Binge sessions. I emerge from one of those binge sessions. And I feel a renewed sense of energy, like I can keep blazing the trail. So, pro tip, find your Disney, find your happy, because hope is found in happiness, right? We can feel normal, even through times of crisis. And second, you can find hope by, well, searching for it. It's always there if you look hard enough. And lucky for me, this week I had hope literally, poof, planted right into my lap. Subscriber Connor Brown, he left me a comment last week at some point and told me that one of his signs, he was gonna have 3 different ones. One of them read Black Lives Matter, one of them read Better Training for Police, and the other one said be seen, be heard, be kind. I definitely cried. So I commented back to Connor immediately and told him that I would love to see a picture of this sign in action because it would just bring me so much joy. And he did even better. He sent me a video. Let's watch. Where did I put it? Here it is. OMG, I'm so excited. Here we go.
For a second straight day, protesters in Bradford are unified against hate and injustice.
What?
More than
Do you see it?
protesters.
Do you see it? Do you see our sign? Right there. I'm pausing. Right there. If you look above the big 4 unity sign in the middle and to the right, it says, be seen, be heard, be kind.
peaceful demonstration outside the cultural center and library.
Justice, no peace.
It was
There it is,
organized
on
by
at the left.
50-year-old
The left.
Eliza
Do you see it?
Pasha.
The left.
The call to action comes following the tragic death of
Be here, be
46-year-old
kind right
George
there,
Floyd
Connor and
in
his
Minneapolis.
friends.
As a person of color myself, I feel like it is so important to stand up for our brothers and
Yes,
sisters
Eliza
who face
Pasha.
this racism. And
Yes,
I think
Eliza.
that we are now in a generation where we can finally put a stop to this.
Yes, you are.
The protest is expected to wrap up at 8
I
o'clock.
guess you can. Oh, and that was, by the way, I had to do a little research about where Connor and his friends were, but I believe that they're in Ontario, Canada, Bradford specifically, very close to the border of New York in the United States, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. This was everything to me, Connor. Thank you so much for being there to protest peacefully and safely. I saw your masks. Everyone was wearing a mask and being smart and safe. You gave me hope this week. You gave me hope by reminding me that all of us have a sphere of influence, that if we just have the courage to speak up and speak our minds and speak our own mantras out loud, and we can all make a difference and encourage hearts and minds in our own little circles. If we all do that, we can impact so much change. Connor, thank you for just sending me a reminder of why my voice is important and why everyone, just the power of using your voice. That made me feel hopeful. In honor of Connor and using what he shared as an example, I ask that any of you watching out there, if you've seen something on your local news, if you've been a part of something in your community, comment below. I would love to see it, because I think hope can also be like a domino. If you pop one down, then they all can be contagious, you know? Yeah, let's make Friday's episode a hope festivity, a hope party, a hope fiesta, a hope rager. Yes. So comment below with a link, with a story, with a photo. So yeah, hope. Don't forget to do your action items too from last week. Voting is always important, and there are primaries happening in June in the United States. Make sure you vote if you're in one of those states. Do your research. Thank you so much for joining me for another midweek moment. Stay safe, stay healthy, be seen, be heard, be kind.
Hope. Hope in the face of difficulty. Hope in the face of uncertainty. The audacity of hope. Out of this long political darkness, a brighter day will come. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you.